Hey YouTube, welcome back to this edition of The Ultimate Collector. I'm your host Eric. On this episode we're going to be going over the month of July's pickups. We've got some Nintendo, we've got some Sega Master System, Atari 5200, a couple PC games, and also 2 consoles. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Welcome to this edition of The Ultimate Collector. We're going to start off with the Atari 5200. These 2 games are by Parker Brothers. I picked these up at Classics and Oddities out in Kelso, Washington. Go ahead and check them out. First game up is Q*bert for the 5200. Everybody knows this game. Hopefully y'all have boned up on your Q*bert knees. Then I picked up Popeye for the 5200 as well. I love the shape of the Parker Brothers games. They just have a lot of character to them instead of the authentic Atari cases that are just square. I really like these, just how much different they are. Sega is up next. We have here, now I've never played this game. This is the Pink Panther. Pink Goes to Hollywood. Kind of an interesting game. Can't wait to play this one. I'm sure it's not very good, but I'll still look forward to playing it. Wonder Boy 3, The Dragon Trip. Double Dragon for the Sega Master System. If you guys haven't played this game, you should check it out. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. Double Dragon for the Sega Master System. Missile Defense 3D. These are obviously just loose cards. Hang On an Astro Warrior. This is actually a double. Then I have Black Belt. Next up is my Nintendo lot that I picked up. This is the Herbs Sims in the City. This is for the Game Boy Advance. Gotcha Light Zapper game. Double Dragon 2, one of my favorite Double Dragon games of all time, next to Double Dragon 1 for the Sega Master System. And then it goes Double Dragon 1 for the NES, and then Double Dragon 2. Double Dragon 3 is not even in the running. So, next game that I picked up for the Game Boy Advance is Excitebike. Excitebike, yep, the Excitebike. This is the classic NES series. Picked up Excitebike on the NES. Last but not least, Arkanoid with the manual and the controller. Next up, Myst for the PC. Came with the strategy guide and the game. Alright guys, and up next is the sequel to Myst. This is Riven. This came with all 5 discs and also came with the strategy guide plus the warranty paperwork. Alright guys, so next up here, I have my PS3 that I've recently picked up through my work. It came with 2 controllers, and then it also came with all the hookups, plus it came with the camera, which I was really excited about. Alright YouTube, last but not least, this is one of the consoles that I've been waiting for at least 2 weeks. I finally got it off eBay. July 21st. I'm really excited about it. It showed up on the 20th, but I finally picked it up today. This is actually my Lloyd's TV Sports 802. This is actually a Pong unit, believe it or not. It's got practice mode, tennis, hockey, squash. It's got M target and SL target, which is straight line target and moving target. Basically, it comes with this style paddle controller, which you move up and down, which is really cool for your Pong, just back and forth. Real simple, not anything overly difficult. The unit itself comes with many switches on it. It comes with channel 3, channel 4, shorter, long, faster, slow, higher, low, and then manual. Then you can also turn this right down here. I'm sorry, press it. That's your reset. Then that's your service button. So then that way you can, you can basically play by yourself. And it's got your power button right on here. One of the coolest things is about this particular unit itself is, like I was saying, it has a moving target and a straight line targeting system. And what those are for, actually, let me bring this up here real quick. It's for the gun. This is by far one of the coolest accessories that I have seen. This was, now this is cable and it plugs right into the front of the system. But basically what this is, you have your moving target, which you can use the butt of the gun to help aim a little bit better. Or you can remove the stock of the gun, you can pull it off and then just have it as a handgun. And this is for your moving targets. So, you bring it in for straight line or for moving targets. I picked this up for really cheap off eBay. I was really surprised how cheap I picked it up for. The gun by itself is worth way more than the system and the gun combined. So I was really surprised. This is going to be another collection piece that I'll be adding to my stand with all my other consoles. This is a much wanted addition to my retro consoles that I have here on my stand. You guys saw those in my last video that I did. So YouTube, until we meet again, I hope you enjoyed this edition of The Ultimate Collector. So when you view often.